Hello everyone, this is Mohammed Mkawi, and as a process engineer I often deal with measurements data from manufacturing, and I kept running into the same problem every time, analyzing everything from scratch and doing it manually, and it's really taking a lot of time for me. So I decided to build this small Python app to try to automate the whole workflow. The problem behind it is till now in many factories engineers still export CSV or TXT files, still calculating CP and CP key manually and building control charts by hand or creating histograms in Excel, and it's really slow and repetitive, and sometimes really it's just inconsistent, especially when you need quick decisions and insights to be shared with other departments like quality maintenance or production maybe. So I will try to walk you through the app and I'll try to explain to you its capabilities. Basically, the app is divided into three sections. Here where you have the display area, here you have the control area, and here we have the report and some statistics. So just let's dive into it. First thing first, we need to upload our data. I'll just click on open TXT files and go and try to search my data. Click on it, you click on open. Once the data is loaded, you will have this message pop up showing that your data is successfully loaded, and you click on OK. I will choose a characteristic or a measurement, for example this one, and I will, in the time range here, you can select from last hour, last 4 hours, also last 24 hours, or custom. I will go for custom, and I will put say September in here, 16 September. I will 6 and I'll put 00, so from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. 00, and I'll just click on refresh, and my data is showing in here. You can also zoom in this data, and if you double click on one of the points, you will get the value of that point in here. Another thing to add is I will just make the specification limits pop up a little bit, so I will put here an 8, so an 8, so an 8, and you have your average in green in here in the middle. You have your upper specification limits in red, and you have also your lower specification limit in here. Another cool feature is showing your control limits, your upper control limits and your lower control limit. You can come here and you cross this one, show control limits, and show sigma bands also. 3 different zones, 1 sigma, 2 sigma and 3 sigma. You can display them in here and go back. This shows you if your process is under control or it's not really stable. In my example, I can color outliers in red, and you can see, for example, if I zoom into this area, you can see that we have several points out of our control limits. This is showing that our process is not under control, even if we still within the specification limits. So basically this means that our product is good because we are always in our specification limit area, but our process is not really good. It's not really stable because we have some points out of the specification, out of the control limits. Another cool feature is showing a histogram, so you can visualize your distribution. So you just come here and you click on show histogram, and you will have it in here. Also you can just leave it in there or showing it in a separate window, so I will just click on separate window. And this is our histogram of the selected period. You have your bins, by default it's 20, and you can also change it, and you have the number of measurements, around 4,500 measurements. In each bin you have the number of the collected data, its count, and also its percentage. So in here we have nearly a count of 1,000 data points, and it's representing 20% of the total data displayed in this period. So it can give you really good insights regarding your distribution. just put this one and click on show a histogram. You can also change the number of beans in here. Another feature I added is showing aggregation per period. If you came in here and you click on show aggregation line, you will have 3 or 4 options. You could show aggregation per hour, per day, or per in minute. So I will go for in minute, and by default it's 60 minute. I will put 120, or maybe I will go for, yeah, we could go for 120, 2 hours aggregation. So if I zoom into my chart, you can see these purple lines. These purple lines are mainly showing the average of the data collected in each 2 hours. So this way you can really see the behavior of your measurements each 2 hours, and you can also change it to 1 hour or to whatever period you wanna display. So I will turn it off also. In here below we have a full statistic report. You can zoom into it. You have the selected period and how many hours of production you decided to display. You have also some data related to your characteristics, its nominal value, its lower limit, also its upper limit. Control limits also are displayed in here, the upper one and the lower one. Also the sigma band zones, and you have also some control chart statistics in here. Point above your upper control limits 16, also points below your lower control limits 4, and the total is 20. And how much these values are representing from the total values. We have 0.4%. Also you have some data related to CP and CPK. Also the percentage of the values above the mean, also the percentage of the values below the mean, and the count of bad parts, and some insights related to the CPK and CP values in here. So this is all for my video. I hope you like it. See you in another video. Thank you so much.